Welcome to Conversations. My name is Suresh Kochatal. All of day on Tuesday, Prashant Kishor has been in the news after a tweet of his went viral. In the tweet, Prashant indicated that he's parting ways with the Congress party. Well, if you ask me, I'm not surprised. If one knows the behavior of Prashant Kishor, this had to happen. A man with very high ambitions, Prashant has done well when it comes to doing what he's good at as an election strategist. But the problem starts when he thinks that he should be running the political party whom he is advising. It's like a consultant who has signed up with a company to turn it around only to demand that he be made the chairman and managing director. Apparently, the word being used is trust deficit. The professional deal between Prashant Kishor's IPAC and Congress was bound to fail in the first place, as Kishor wanted a free hand and report directly to the High Command, instead of going through what is now called the new Empowered Action Group. It's also to be noted that Prashant Kishor was riding two horses at the same time, with a deal that was signed with the Telangana Rashtra Samiti in Telangana, whose main enemy in the state is the Congress party. Local Congress leaders had vociferously objected to this two-timing by Prashant Kishor and demanded that he come clean on the matter. It's obvious that the dynasty that rules the Congress is in no mood to make any changes that would reduce their role in the party. It was rumored that Kishor wanted Rahul Gandhi not to be projected as the prime ministerial candidate of the Congress party in the 2024 elections. That is something even a kid would recommend, but the ostrich in the sand Congress party leadership would never ever accept that recommendation. Kishor knows that the Congress party was in no mood for a transformation, and all it would do is to agree on a few cosmetic changes. His tweet read, "In my humble opinion, more than me, the party, that is the Congress party, needs leadership and collective will to fix the deep-rooted structural problems through transformational reforms. I declined the generous offer of the Congress to join the party as a part of EAG and take responsibility for the elections. In my humble opinion, more than me, the party needs leadership and collective will to fix the deep-rooted structure of all problems through transformational reforms." This was his tweet. It all began on Tuesday afternoon with a tweet by the Congress Communications Chief Randeep Singh Surjewala, in which he said, following a presentation and discussions with Prashant Kishor, Congress President has constituted an Empowered Action Group 2024 and invited him to join the party as a part of the group with defined responsibility. He declined. That is, Prashant Kishor declined. "We appreciate his efforts and suggestions given to the party," said Mr. Surjewala in his tweet. What Prashant Kishor actually wanted was a total dismantling of the party apparatus right down to the booth level. If you've seen his presentation, it is clearly said that he had spoken about legacy issues that the Congress has been saddled with. That is something impossible, even if Prashant knows very well that the Congress party president, a post that Sonia Gandhi holds now in the interim, will never be given to any other person. If he was given, assuming that he was given, even if he was given what he wanted, in a few weeks' time, he would have understood that running a legacy, dynastic party like the Indian National Congress is not easy. There are vested interests in various states, regional satraps who don't like being disloyal to the dynasty and would not like their authority to be diminished, especially when it came to deciding the candidates for the elections. The vote share of the Indian National Congress has been on a steady slide since 1985, when it secured an astounding 43.7% to a dismal 19.5% in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. It was this slide that Prashant Kishor wanted to arrest and improve upon. But what you do when the party leadership itself refuses to see the writing on the wall? If the Congress had any pretensions of forming the government in 2024, it has to dramatically increase its tally from the present 52 to 250 seats, which is just impossible. So how was Prashant working to get the Congress to form the government in 2024? Prashant Kishor's calculation was dependent on getting the regional anti-BJP parties on a single platform. Having worked in the past with TMC, DMK, and YSRCP, he could envisage a hodgepodge Khichdi coalition, including the Samajwadi Party, NCP, Shiv Sena, and even the JMM, to bring it around 150 seats. The Congress could double its present seat tally to take it over 100 to 120. Then it could have an outside chance to form the government in 2024. It was with this aim that IPAC pitched for the job to manage the fortunes of Telangana Rashtra Samiti in the 2023 State Assembly elections and 2024 Lok Sabha elections in Telangana. By getting the Congress support in the state election by fielding weak candidates in seats where TRS was strong, the TRS doing the same in the seats where Congress expects to do well, a quid pro quo could be worked out for the Lok Sabha elections of 2024. And this was the same strategy that Prashant Kishor wanted to adopt across the board. But with the Congress story gone sour, Prashant is left with just the TRS in Telangana to play along. Is it the end of the IPAC story? One never knows, for Prashant is a very ambitious man, as I had mentioned before. For him, IPAC is a vehicle to climb the political bandwagon. For now, there is nothing much to write home about for the man who claims to have scripted the dramatic win for BJP in the 2014 Lok Sabha election. To quote Franklin D. Roosevelt, "In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, you bet, and you can bet, it was planned that way." Thank you for watching.